Grand finals, folks. Pack versus ABR. What a matchup. Why don't we get right into it?
Let's do that.
You already know these gamers?
Yeah, grand finals too.
That's quite a lead scenario. Just to get Gavus of Vaporeon and an explosion into a Registeel. We're already kicking these in an interesting way, aren't we?
This is UUBL plus Gengar? Oh my gosh.
It is. Well,
Alright.
it's Melodic in the back.
We've got Tyranitar and Melodic in. I've recovered just a little bit. Melodic looks amazing into these Pokemon, though.
It absolutely does. It's an explosion fest. This is one of the fastest games I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is a fast game.
Gengar was a good call there to hit the Melodic with, or threaten Thunderbolt at least. It clicked HP Grass though.
Maybe trying to catch Claydol coming in?
Possibly.
But Gengar's going to take some damage from Blissey. Ice Punch Grass, maybe it has like Explosion.
Looking slightly dire for Pack, right? It feels like Melodic really could be. Is this Bandit Tyranitar? No, it's Dance.
Melodic.
This could break through Melodic. This could go through.
Yeah, Melodic plus Blissey is really tough. There's the flinch that Pack needed.
If you got Double Edge, that KOs here. No.
Oh, but it lives.
Living.
Oh, it was Salac Berry.
Salac. It's not really useful here. Interesting set though.
Oh, misses the Rock Slide. Down it goes. Here's Arrow.
Who wins here? I don't even know. Gengar can't do this. Oh, but Claydol only has Shadow Ball to hit this. It's not.
I think Arrow. Well, no, because Gengar has to make it through Blissey.
This is what I was thinking. You go Gengar.
Oh no!
Explode. Oh, that Thunderbolt crit is crazy. Well, Rock Slide flinch is a possibility. I still like.
Oh no!
No, it's not.
Oh god!
No, it's not.
That's
an
unfortunate game one. Oh my god!
It was a crazy game.
The perfect timing for the crit and the missed Rock Slide. Oh man. Well, yeah, there were 5 Pokemon dead in the first like 3 turns just from explosions. Like,
what a world we live in.
Amazing. I'm gonna make a prediction really fast and say that the next game is just gonna be stall, because that's how ABR does. You know, 3 booms into stall. Here we go. Blissey lead. I don't
lead.
I've not watched these games, so that was just, you know. Oh, poor E2. Okay.
This could be rough depending on what pack. Okay, having Charizard is quite good. But you could expect a water type in the back. Indeed.
Melodic,
it's a Milo.
Already not looking like a great matchup for Puck. Charizard into Milo obviously is just tough. No Sand.
Yeah, it is.
No Sand does mean Charizard can kind of come in freely every time, though. And if the Skarmory ends up having Drill Peck, it can... Okay, yeah, here's the Sand.
Pack wants to probably apply some pressure with this tar.
Yeah, gets a
decent damage right there.
Yeah, decent chip. ABR clicks recover. Expecting the swap out. This Roar is standard. That is a Charizard, though.
Oh wow, yeah, that's uncharacteristic of what's revealed so far, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like Milo is sometimes seen on a structure like this, but not Charizard. That's a weird one.
It's interesting. It's cool. Bit of offensive firepower.
Yeah, it did a lot to that Flygon. 32%.
I think ABR likes modest Charizard with Flamethrower because it's more consistent. So it makes sense. It's quite a lot of damage there.
Yeah, that
Slam on the Furry. I've never seen that. And it's actually... Is it this for the Skarm 1v1 to para it?
I mean, it paras the Skarm, but then what? Like...
Especially... Very interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to prevent it from taunting in the future.
Yeah. Crit there would have killed Milo, but this is a fairly predictable sequence.
Slam on Furry is crazy because that sucks against Gengar. Like Zap Cannon is the usual choice
Maybe
for a power
maybe
move.
it's Hidden Power Ghost last move.
That would make some sense. Doesn't look like Pack has Gengar though.
Or it might just be a Pursuit Tyranitar in the back for ABR, and then you don't have to really care about the Gengar.
That's true.
Back in as always. And ABR is going to click Recover every single time there. Got to keep the Milo healthy in this matchup.
You know what it could be is Umbreon. ABR does like Umbreon on teams like this.
You're absolutely right. I would bet money, now that you've mentioned that, I would bet money that there's an Umbreon in the back here. But yeah, this is going to be a long game. Tyranitar Superman versus Milo Stall. Not a quick matchup, that's for sure.
No. I think Pack does have some hope at breaking through with this DD-Tar.
Yep.
I don't know if you should go in with it right now. I'm choosing to. Okay, 40% with a flinch.
I mean, yeah, it gets the flinch, so...
Maybe just thinking this is your best shot. It's hard to actually...
I mean...
Milo. And wow, yeah, there you go.
That is the risk of melodic... Oh my gosh!
It's Quag in the back.
Quagsire, double water.
Is this dead? I don't think Quag can do enough. Oh, but...
Wait.
Okay, I might live another NKO now. Okay, Pack is being very... That was actually a great play.
Yeah.
That was a great play right there. And Tara's pretty healthy still. And you've done a lot of damage.
There it is.
It is Umbreon. I knew it.
You were 100% correct.
But you really wish you had Punch in this matchup, not Beat Up. Because that's so it's 0 to Umbreon.
Yep, and here's the Wish. Now
the
Quagsire might be able to come back in, so you kind of have to click Grass.
Wow,
oh, never mind. Clicks Pursuit. That was
kind of a genius move by ABR. Every little bit of chip on that Zard counts. It's a threat, especially now that Milo is so chipped. Well, Wish happened before the Sand won't even KO.
Oh, that was
you actually managed to heal your Milo. That's crazy.
That was not the Toxic turn. That was the Roar turn. Roar there, Milo's dead, basically.
Pack thought it was too obvious to go Milo, but ABR actually just went to Milo.
That's crazy. Tar comes in on the Fortress coming in. And that actually does that does let it set up again.
A Slam is so interesting because that could just end the game if it gets a para.
Yeah. Instead, no para and Pack flinches Fortress again. Oh my gosh. All right.
It's ridiculous.
I
mean, Melodic has Marvel Scale.
It does. I am fairly certain that this game is over, though. Fortress being gone means that Pack can play very safe. He can get 3 spikes up.
Oh, yeah.
And, yep, ABR had to make a play there, and unfortunately instead lost Melodic. Yeah, I expect Skarmory to come in, such as on this Blissey, click spikes 2 more times, and the game to very rapidly end after that. There's 1, and very shortly here will be 2.
No more spinner, no more defense against that Charizard with Melodic down. Pretty over. Thanks.
Yeah, even 2 spikes is fine though, because now you bring in Tyranitar, you click Dragon Dance. What happens? Or Rock Slide, that's fine too. Oh!
Oh wow!
Wait!
That can happen.
Hold on!
That's the disguise that the whole game. Huge. Oh, Carmine Jirachi still could win here. But his Blissey has T-Bolts, doesn't it? Probably doesn't have Thunder Wave.
It's Seismic Toss counter Soft Boil.
Oh, sorry, I got mixed up with the last game. Yeah. But it doesn't seem to have T-Wave.
Yeah, no. Might be Toxic. Might be Wish.
Yeah. Or Wish. Okay.
The Jirachi's getting low.
Depending on I think that Charizard being modest might screw ABR over here, because Jirachi could be faster. They have the same base speed, so it's based on the nature and EVs who's faster.
It also depends on what the Jirachi has in its moveset. If the Jirachi has like Wish or something like that, the game's over. Or if it gets drops like this, it's probably just Super Rachi. So I expect, all right, Quagsire's gonna go down. Charizard's gonna come in. It is faster.
It's faster. There you go. It's got a lot of special defense though, so it's gonna stomach that pretty well.
Goodbye.
Maybe. Okay, that's interesting that the Jirachi is actually slower. I actually thought it was a speedy Jirachi.
Yeah. Might even be a speed tie. But I mean, it won both of the sand and leftovers and the.
It's probably like the 270 benchmark or something.
Yeah. The Jirachi might just be something like 281 or something like that. But yeah.
A couple of fairly unclean games so far, but Pack getting a bit of revenge for the last game. Back on even footing, 1-1.
Yeah. Lots of rock slide flinches, as one would expect against this kind of team. I mean, the target's 1 or 2 flinches and it's over. So, all right, we're on to game 3. Let's see something wild from ABR, I'm sure, or maybe he'll go back to standard. Maybe he'll go back to standard now. I don't know. I can't make a soul read twice in a row. Starmie lead from ABR into Tar.
Good.
Okay, so he does bring standard. So we're at least standard enough for now.
Perfect matchup for the Starmie lead and beautiful special defense drop for ABR.
Yeah, just going for crunch again.
Does it have HP grass? It does.
It does. Yeah, Blissey comes in pretty safely here. Here's the focus punch, but there's no damage on Blissey yet, so that focus punch was maybe a little cheeky, trying to catch like a thunder wave or something like that.
Yeah, just test the waters. This could be bad to lose your, what I assume is a Pursuit Tar.
Yeah,
you lose so much HP on it, I mean.
Exactly.
This early. Down to 54.
Here's another Fortress. Oh, Sing Bliss.
Good set. Could have won the game on the spot right there.
Yeah.
Go for it again. And that's huge to sleep the spiker and a spinner. That's massive.
Yeah, I think I remember ABR not running Boom on Fortress very often. So probably doesn't even threaten the Bliss anyways. Here's the Mence coming in. It is not Choice Band. Clicks Dragon Claw. Nice 55%.
Nice move. Big damage.
ABR is going to have to reveal something that actually beats Blissey here shortly, I feel.
Recover is perfect to have. Must be like Recover 3 attack Starmie. Good set. And pairs well with a spinner.
Going for the classic
sleeping.
The classic ABR strategy here of click Ice Beam until it freezes.
Yeah, it works oftentimes.
Doesn't work as well in ADV as it does in RBY, but same concept. I think we're going to see a lot of recover into Seismic Toss for a while here. Technically, he can... Sing obviously has already been used on Fortress, but technically ABR can do this for a long time.
Exactly.
Every Seismic Toss, and I think Pack needs those. So, good switch to Jirachi here, breaking the loop.
Whoa, that was dangerous staying with the Starmie. Isn't that insane?
I mean, it can
Could've
tank any.
Thundered or something.
Could tank any one hit. Oh well, there's Thunder. So you weren't wrong.
Jolt in the back. I didn't expect that. Let's go Jolt.
It's just taking its damage. Yeah.
It's kind of in shambles here though. It's not winning this 1v1. It's chipping the Jirachi ever slightly.
I mean, it's going to take the Jirachi down low enough that or it's just going to critical hit, and you know.
I wonder if there's a wish or something. This Jolt.
No, just Baton Pass. There was Ice Beam.
Ori can Fishbowl wake up pretty nicely against Blissey. But you are allowing a free switch every time. Oh, you did just wake up. There you go.
Cloyster for Pock. We're probably going to see Gengar. Yeah, there he is.
No spin, though. Just a spike. That's a good move.
Yeah. This is kind of like a Kurt Spikes, Jolt Spikes team.
This is cool to see in 2025. Jolt from ABR and Cloyster from Pack.
I'm sure
These Pokemon were dead. They're not.
I'm sure there's some historian who's going to post in the chat about how this team was used by Undisputed back in 2023 and, 2003 or something like that. I don't know.
That sounds correct.
Yeah. But I mean, popularized by Kurtz, Jolt Spikes. And this is honestly looking like a very bad matchup now for Pac. Blissey is nearly unkillable, however, very stallable on all of its moves, and every other Pokemon on Pac's team is dealt with quite nicely by these Jolteon and this Gengar, and presumably the last Pokemon will be able to deal with Blissey well as well. So,
interestingly, this Starmie also kind of 1v1s Blissey because it can keep fishing for Ice Beam Freeze and recover looping.
Yep.
Like the Starmie doesn't really hate the Blissey matchup that much here. And wow.
I was kind of expecting Boom there.
It's kind of scary to click in what could be a Gengar coming in, but it would have been great there. I think ABR has got this one.
Yeah, I mean, with the Cloyster down, the Spike is gone. Not really a lot of progress to be made against Starmie without losing all of your power points. So, ABR firmly. Oh, here's Boom.
Oh, wow. Just blowing up. Don't need Furry anymore.
Nicely bluffed, but it doesn't need Furry anymore. Blissey is very well handled at this point. The only thing that really could hurt ABR now is a Sing into a long Sing rest or something like that, but I feel like you have so many Pokemon that can just come in and then go back to Starmie. It's like, yeah. There's the
I think
recovery.
ABR played this quite well, recognizing the long-term plan and executing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna go back to this this recover seismic toss loop. I expect Pac to go for the Sing, and now ABR can. I mean, it's still natural Cure Starmie. I mean, it just goes to anything else, and then goes right back to Starmie more than likely.
A bit of progress though. Every time you sing the Starmie, you're forcing something in. Oh
wow.
A sacrifice.
Might be Pursuit Tar here.
I hope it's DD Tar, because that could win. ABR just explodes to deny the turn and bring in Metagross. That was a good move just to prevent any nonsense.
Yeah, down Tar goes, and that's like the last hope of beating Starmie in this matchup. Kind of gone. Yeah. ABR can sack off freely, get the Tar in, and now ABR has to be very careful.
Has HP Grass, so it threatens to swamp it out, and Punch here will actually deny Blissey from ever being allowed to heal.
Yeah, and instead misses.
Sing was probably a good thing to go for. Maybe it works, but it didn't.
Kind of the last out, yeah. Goodbye, Swampert, and that is the game. Grand Finals is single Elan, but it is best of 5, so it's 2-1 in ABR's favor, and we are going to go into Game 4. See if Pac can bring it back.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Snorlax lead.
It
must have been Choice Band.
Banded. Wow. Choice Band. He's going back to cool. He's going back to Boom Spam, After game 1, he is like, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, that did well. back to the well we go.
Goodbye spikes. And already not looking great for Pac, obviously. A choice band lead designed to take advantage of Skarmory. Now has no spikes.
Pac, by the way, I feel like doesn't run spin blockers that often. So it just gets kind of defeated by a simple Starmie oftentimes.
Yeah, Breloom's going to come in. Going to click Spore probably. Now you can click something like Focus Punch or just keep spamming Spore or something like that. But ABR's got 2 natural Cure Pokemon, so really not afraid of Breloom.
And its special Tar. HP Bug would have been great there, but it isn't. Maybe ABR expected that because it pairs with Breloom to Tar. Carmine was a good move in that sense.
Yeah.
Bit of awareness from ABR.
Here is Regirock.
Reginald. It must be Boom Spam into a damn Suicune. That's my prediction. Because we got
Boom
the
Spam.
Snorlax, the Metagross, and the Reggie.
Boom Spam with the 2 natural cures as like a bulky core. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Maybe
Not
it is
all in on the Boom Spam.
Maybe it is a Suicune last. You might be right here.
Just a prediction, I could be wrong. But it would make some sense.
Yeah. Critical Giga Drain. Getting some health back on the Celebi. Reginald's going to get worn down here. There's a lot of, switch-ins and good stuff to be done against it. And every time Salamence is in on the Celebi, Salamence will have some room to play with. This Focus Punch is going to do nothing to Starmie. Like 30%. Oh wow, 43. Still, it's gonna recover it off, right? Oh.
Does this Starmie have recover? Has it clicked it so far?
It hasn't, but it has Surf and Rapid Spin and Thunder Wave, so I feel like that's got to be.
Gotta have recover.
But some good awareness into the potential of getting Tar Trap. Now the Tar is really low and can't really.
That was good, yeah.
Can't really come in and trap the Starmie or anything like that. Pseudo trap, I should say.
Celebi is in a damn good position here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, the stay. Unfortunate Paro, because that was a great stay for Pack.
Assuming
ABR predicted a switch out, or just wanted to chip heal or something.
Assuming it had something to hit the Celebi, yeah, that would have been a great stay, and very unfortunately punished by the best move in Pokemon, which is Thunder Wave.
It probably would have just clicked Spore, I imagine. Not much reward to be had.
Yeah, Pac's team is going to play a little too linearly, I think. I think that ABR is going to, without some good playmaking or maybe some luck, I think ABR is going to run away with this game. Swampert is going to have trouble checking all of Regirock, Aerodactyl, and Metagross.
I was wrong, by the way. No Suicune. It's an arrow in the back, so it's like an interesting spikeless balance thing with Exploders.
Did we see leftovers on Metagross? No. Well, it switched moves, right? Yeah, it switched moves.
Good question.
I was gonna say maybe a quad band, but the Regirock has it. And Starmie does go down to the Tar, but like I said, these 3 are gonna beat down on the Swampert, and Celebi's just such a free switch in every time.
No. The free Carmine turn. Blissey can just come in and stop this pretty well there. Oh, double to punish the Blissey. Beautiful.
Yeah, and now we're going to see if he goes for like a boom or... Yeah, just goes for the chip. Yeah, Swampert is not long for this world again. Here's the Celebi, and that's just unfortunate, I think, for Pac. I think the matchup is too tough.
To be fair, this Celebi's getting damn low, and it doesn't seem to have Leech Seed or Recover. So you could actually chip down the Celebi.
Oh.
Oh, not if that happens, though. Wow. Called out a swap and switch in completely.
That was not the risk to make, I don't think. Obviously, you know that you're on a kind of a timer, but yeah, tough.
Don't blame Pack for trying to make something happen. HP Rock.
Yeah, the ABR special. HP Rock Reginald. There's the boom. Completely fine boom to make at this point. You don't need to boom the Swampert anymore. And
yes, just
Arrow
trying to force the issue.
Arrow kind of closes out here now. Blissey is the last problem, but Metagross just comes in. Both Tar and Mence don't want to come in on this, so well, Tar's faster. I'm pretty sure he gets some damage now. No, never mind. Metagross is faster. Oh, attack +1, not nice. Celebi's gonna go down, but
is there a world where Pack wins this? I don't know.
Arrow Rock Slide misses, maybe?
Yeah, this going straight to Blissey is the move, but no, you just get 2-shot by Double Edge. Possibly Bliss. Oh, well, no. No. That was funny, but no, I don't think anything can happen there.
Yeah, that's
unfortunately.
That's it. Well,
it was such an interesting final game, wasn't it? I mean, the team from ABR is kind of wacky.
It's a novel, it's a novel team. A Snorlax team that does not need Magneton because it is its own Magneton.
If I was Pack, I also would have spiked turn 1 because you expect a Mag in the back. Protecting is not an option.
Yeah.
If you see Snorlax lead, but ABR using that knowledge to trap the Skarmory, in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, very interesting. It's such a novel team. It's
is this just calling out Pack not having Gengar? Because there's no Pursuit or anything to punish Gengar from ABR's team.
He had brought a Gengar game 1, so it's not like he didn't bring Gengar. He didn't bring it the next 2 games, but I don't know.
In this game, if Pack had a Gengar, it would have been a little bit. You could at least maintain the spike a little bit better.
Yeah, I guess.
It could have been Psychic Star. Maybe I'm wrong.
That might have been that first game. Gengar clicked Explosion and it killed Vaporeon, and I'm thinking that was a banded Gengar as well. So that's funny too.
That's damage. That probably wouldn't have KO'd without a band.
Yeah, so he just brought a bunch of banded wacky leads. That's so funny.
It's just it's a pretty nice bait. Just band Explosion on something unexpected.
Yeah.
And then carry the KO you get off that to victory, which worked right here perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Caught the one Pokemon. It might be trying to bait Skarm in on the banded boom as well. If you think about it, like you come in on a I don't know, a Zapdos lead, and then you click boom as they go to Skarmory or something like that, or Salaman's lead or something like that.
Exact same idea as Metagross, but of course Metagross you're expecting that more.
Exactly.
Banned Metagross lead is more common, but banned Snorlax lead is never seen.
Exactly.
And you go to Skarm on Snorlax like 100% of the time almost.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is the end of ADV Revival 2 coverage. Thank you everybody for joining us. It's been a bit of a long trip. We hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for sticking around for the entire time. I think we had a good time, didn't we, Jim?
Absolutely. Beautiful event. The ABR donation fund. He's done it again, folks. What can be said? He's the GOAT.
Yeah. He's pretty good at donating into winning his money back.
That's exactly. The alpha move, as they call it.
Yeah, absolutely. But it was during ADV Revival 1. Someone said, someone with true warrior spirit donates to a prize pool whose waters they will never swim. That was Sergeant Penguin.
That's beautiful.
And it stuck with me. It stuck with me, yeah. But obviously, shout out to ABR. awesome event. Thank you everybody for joining us. And this has been Gold Mason and Jim Cool, and we will see you guys next time on another Revival Tournaments commentated set.
Thank you, folks. Thank you for watching, and see you all later.